What's going on? What's going on, man? It is your boy, Smooth Blaze. And I would like to welcome you back to Under Reconstruction, transformation of the mind, of the body, and of the spirit. Now, before we get into all this good knowledge and these good jewels, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Also, select all on that notification bell so you will not miss one video. Now, on last week, as we were in the month of March, we focused on fitness, getting your body right, hitting that ideal weight that we talked about on last week and throughout the month. But for this time, we're gonna switch it up and do something a little different. In the month of April, this is gonna be the first video. The month of April, we're gonna talk about the idea of spirituality. And for this week, the question I have to ask, and I ask myself all the time, is who do I lean on for guidance? Who do I lean on for guidance? So, as I'll go through my life and evaluate myself, the first thing that came to mind were these few examples. Family member. We all have a family member that's close to us that we go to, vent to, and talk about things with to get kind of guidance and direction. That works for some people. Next will be a mentor or a coach. Somebody that's from the outside that has an idea of what things that you want to work on and what things you're trying to figure out in order to get guidance to go to whatever career path you're going through on a professional as well as a personal level. So you have those both attributes. Another example would be a mental health therapist. Again, everybody may need this to get through whatever trauma they're going through, but that helps give guidance to what the problem is so that you can move on with your life. And the next could be a religious leader. It could be a pastor, a bishop, elder, whatever you want to call it. Or somebody just in the church that you respect, a deacon or usher. Somebody that gives you that type of credence where you're getting that type of encouragement or the type of development through not only just from their words, but from the book as well, for the Holy Bible. So those are some examples of things that you can use as far as to get a guidance. But when I thought about the word guidance, the first word that came to me was wisdom. And we all are seeking to get wisdom in our lives so that we can achieve things and make sure that we follow in accordance to that. So when I looked up the word guidance, the first thing that came to mind was the soundness of an action or decision regarding the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. So after reviewing all these examples and after understanding what exactly guidance leads to, which is wisdom, it's something that I thought about, and here are some things that I use in my everyday life that help guide me and provide guidance throughout my life and also hit on the spiritual side. Here's some tips. If you have a pen and pad, please write these down. You don't have to do the things that I'm doing, but just try to integrate and create some type of platform for yourself so you can do the things that you will want to do with your life. Now, the first thing is pray and ask God for guidance and wisdom. This is essential because when you're praying and you're asking God for guidance, there's a different type of connection you make. You're showing God, look, I can't do this on my own. It's too much of a burden. Physically it's too much. Mentally it's too much. I'm feeding everything except what I need to feed for you. And through different things or different people, God gives us wisdom. Wisdom is being able to know things and may not understand how you got the results from it or got the understanding from it, but it's like a calmness within different situations where you're navigating through. So always keep that in mind. Number 2, take some time out to read the word. For me, every week I've dedicated at least 2 to 3 days where I do personal Bible study for myself. I just want to be able to find ways to better connect with God in order for me to know what, one, my purpose, and two, what is my calling in this world, so that I know how to navigate through this and not just be wasting my time. So reading the Bible is the only way that you can relate to different things that's going on in the Old and the New Testament in order for you to relate it to life, because everything we go through, there's nothing new under the sun. It's just a reflection of what happened previous. So always keep that in mind. Number 3, ask God to connect me with persons who provide me with that same blueprint. Meaning, if I'm connected with guys or individuals who have the same mindset in me, have the same desires and passions that I have, all it's gonna do is bring out positive energy that allows us to connect on a different level, not just on a spiritual tip. We'll be able to find simple things that we can contribute to each other's lives. We can be assets to each other. We can be able to lean on people to keep ourselves, accountable for certain things. And when we're weak, we can lean on people to bring us more spiritual guidance. So I feel like this is one of the most essential things, is being connected with somebody that, or a group of persons that will allow you to have that type of experience. Number 4, connect to those persons who are straight shooters. When I mean straight shooters, I mean y'all ain't no yes men or yes women. Meaning that if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I give you the permission to call me out on it. You can relate it to scripture. You can relate it to anything that I've said and my actions not leading up to my words. It's an accountability partner. So it's your job to check me during times where I need to be checked. And in my life, as far as checking me, I have a few people that I allow to pour into me and tell me about myself, and don't be nothing personal, because I know it's coming from a place of love. But at the same time, I need those people in order to navigate through this world called life, this thing called life, and be actually coherent and proficient in it. So just keep that in mind. Get these yes men out your circle, get these yes women out your circle, and find somebody that's real. Now, last but not least, point number 5. Evaluate all the information you've gathered and move forward. Meaning, from the Bible, from your prayers, from the groups of people that's similar like you, from the people that call you out on your stuff, gather all the information that you're getting given from these and actually put this stuff in action. Don't just talk about it, be about it. You ain't gotta spit scriptures at everybody every day. You ain't gotta have a Bible in your hand every second of your life. Your life should be a reflection of what it is to be a Christian, or whatever you profess to be. So at the end of the day, take this thing not lightly. Ensure that you're doing the things according to God's plan. That's the main person where you find your guidance from. You always have to lean on him for things, because at the end of the day, he's always here. We just ignore or don't let him come in our house. He'll never hop into anything that he's not welcome to. So that's the beauty of it. So before we close, I'd like to thank you for taking the time out to listen to my video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my page. Also select that notification bell so you will not miss one video. Before you leave though, you gotta remember this. We cannot control the cards that were dealt for us, but we can always move with a purpose. It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I'm signing out. Peace and love.